Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Kal La Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah Bashim Kodash, and double honors to the big brethren, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, the men that I follow, the men that have been teaching the truth of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. And to the rest of the brethren on down, Slakia. And to the rest of the brethren on down is teaching and preaching the truth of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. Shalom Bayat Adawada. This your brother Yahakarab trying to coming at you with another one. John, I'm going to try to make this quick as possible. But hey, you know how I go. But I'm going to try to be precise and to the point. But let me just get straight to it. I don't want to run my mouth. Because you know me, my anger get the best of me sometimes. So let me just bring it out. 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 1 and 2. Therefore, seeing we have this ministry, 2 Corinthians 4 and verse 1. Therefore, seeing we have this ministry, as we have received mercy, we faint not, but have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty, not walking in craftiness, nor handling the word of Yahweh deceitfully, but by manifestation of the truth, commending ourselves to every man's conscience in the sight of Yahweh. So everything that we do, we supposed to do it truthfully and be honest with it. Why? Because our Father Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, is watching us. Is watching us. Is watching us. His eyes are on us. So everything you do, you're supposed to be doing it in righteousness, not being deceitful. You know, not being dishonest. You're supposed to be truthful. Especially if you're going to be speaking to your brethren, you're supposed to speak the truth. See, and this guy wasn't speaking the truth. You know, I just want to go into a few of these. But I'm going to get straight to it. You know, I had a bunch of stuff I wanted to say, but you know what? I'm going to shorten it up. But let's get straight to it. Let's listen to what he say, and we're going to deal with it in parts. Well, let's go to it.
Shalom, Elder.
Shalom, the floor is yours.
Yeah, so I got a quick question. When I asked this, I'm not trying to be contentious or anything like that. I'm just genuinely seeking some edification. But according to what I have acquired, or my understanding that the GOCC teach that all nations can be saved, specifically Esau, the white man. And so I was just wondering, could you give me some scriptures to support that stance?
Hold up. Before you put words in our mouth.
Go ahead.
Okay. Let me ask you the question so I can make sure you're asking me right. Are you asking me, do we teach? Now, just put the GOCC on the side. Myself, Elder Ricard Shiar, not GOCC. Are you asking me?
Okay.
Are you asking me, can the white man be saved? Is that what you're asking me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I can answer you if you were to follow me in the Bible. You have a Bible?
Yeah, Yeah, I do. I got my phone right here. I can go to any verse you need me to go to.
Do you have a Bible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to have the Bible answer you. So you can't say it's GOCC or the Gathering of Christ Church, okay? Is that good?
Okay.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Wonderful.
Through.
Hold on. I need you to go first.
Only reason why I asked.
No. No. All that comes in, that's how misdirection happens. Deuteronomy 23 and 7. Do you have an ink pen? Because what listen, because what I don't want is to waste my time. If you're going to ask a question, you should do the due diligence of writing it down. Why? Because some of this you're going to forget.
Right. I mean, I'm gonna say whatever verse you give me.
All right, don't worry about it. I'll tell you what. It's recorded. We're near the end of the video. You don't have to write it down if you're willing to come back, see after seeing this video, and view and write it down later. If you're saying you'll do that, I'll go through this with you. If not,
sure,
I won't. Okay. Deuteronomy.
I'll definitely do it.
No, okay. Like I say,
listen, brother. I'm not here to be contentious.
Listen, brother. The Bible says, "Let your yea be yea, your nay be nay. Anything else, gender strife." So when you come in between, it's misdirection. Yes, you don't know it's misdirection, but I'm telling you what it is. Deuteronomy 23 and 7. Read that.
Thou shalt not abhor an Edomite, for he is thy brother. Thou shalt not abhor an Egyptian, because thou was a stranger in his land.
Now, what do the word you know the word abhor means hate, right?
Right.
So according to God's law, Esau is the white man. He's an Edomite. According to God's law, you can't hate him, right?
Wrong. Look, hey, I just want to get it right into it. Bear with me. Let me punch this up. Now, I want to get straight to it, but you heard what he said. He said he went to Deuteronomy. Now, the topic was, is Edomites, is salvation for them? Well, I'm going to answer that. No, it's not. Just because you ain't going to be put, just because you might not be one of the ones that's put to death, that don't mean that you being saved. You're being preserved, and reserved for something. That don't mean you saved. Just because you reserved for something, meaning you put to the side to go through a particular to something. That's what you gonna be doing. You ain't gonna be saved. Ain't no salvation for them. But let's go into this what he said. Because when you go into that dude, now he just played. Now the brother should have known, but evidently he must not know. He must not know. So let's go into the text, because to begin with, that scripture, that's a mistranslation. And I'm going to show you, well, it had already been told by the big brethren, but let's go into that. Verse 7. That's a mistranslation. Because why? I'm going to show you why. Now, what does it says? Deuteronomy 23 and verse 7. Thou shalt not abhor an Edomite, for he is thy brother. Now, let's deal with this. Let's go to this Edomite. Let's see if that meant Edomite. Let's see. Let's go to Edomite. Let's see. Thou shalt not abhor an Edomite. It says what? Adamia. That's what it says. Adamia. Let's click on that. But they'll say Edome, but it says Adamia. What it says right here, that H123, it says Adam, meaning Edom, right? Let's come down. Strong's definition. Adamia. When it says what? Edome, Edomi, or fully. Adawamya, meaning the Edomites, right? And it says patrimonic, going into meaning you have the descendants, and then you have who they came from. Patrimonic, meaning the father. So you have the descendants, then you have the father. It's in referencing to the Edomites. Now, that H123 stands for what? Adam, right? Now, let's go to this H726. What does this say? Does this say Adawamya? No. It says Arawamya. Right? That's what that say. Now, what it says? Ada what? It says what? A clerical error for Adamya, H130, which went into what? That H123. See? So, but what it says a clerical error. Now, what was the clerical error? Here, this is the clerical error. Because you see Adamya, and then you see Arawamya. But when you go back to that word, it says what pertaining to the Edomites? Adawamya, and you see right here, Arawamya. That's a R. And look right here. Damn, I can't. It's the D looks something similar to the R in this writing. Now, when you go into paleo, you can't mistake the D for the R because they look different. But see, these look something similar. This R right here looks something similar to this D. And that's how they made the clerical error. That's how they made the clerical error. Because they was reading Araram or Araramya. That's what they was reading in the text. But they thought that it says Adawamya. And it didn't. See? So it's Aramya, meaning what? An Aramite, a Syrian. So he says what? For thee is thy brother. Let's go to this scripture real quick. Let's go to these. Let's go to Genesis. It's coming back. You see that? It says what? Adawamya. When you come down right here. Let's go back. Right here. See what that say that I highlighted? It says what? Adawamya. See? It don't say Arawamya. Now, but the proper, see, they missed it. See how it looked like an R? That was a mistake they made. They thought it said Adawamya, but Adawamya, it don't say that. It said Arawamya. The R, this is a D right here. But they mistake that D, it said a R, not a D. So they made a clerical error. That's how. See? But it was talking about an Aramite, a Syrian. Now let's go on to the text. And it says what? For he is thy brother. So it says what? Thou shalt not abhor an Aramite, for he is thy brother. Let's go here. It ain't talking about no damn Edomite. Let's go to Genesis 24. And we're going to go down to 29. Try to make it straight to the point. 29. What it says? And Rebekah had a brother, and his name was Laban. And Laban ran out unto the man, unto the well. Now, who is Laban? Laban was Rebekah's brother. And he sent Jacob to go to Laban to do what? To get him a wife from his mother's brother. Now, let's find out. Now, who is Laban? Let's go down to it. Let's go over. Genesis 25. And let's go down to verse 20. Verse 20. It says, and Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to wife, the daughter of Bethuel, the Syrian of Pada Aram, the sister of Laban, the Syrian. So what did it say? Laban of Aram, right? And what you think that Aram is? That's what it was saying in there. It didn't say Pada Adam. It said Pada Aram, meaning of our Aramya. But going to it, it said Assyrian. See, so this is what it was talking about. It was talking about, this is what it was talking about, that thou shalt not hate them. See, and when it says, for he is thy brother, it wasn't talking about no goddamn Edomite. Now we know that they ain't no brethren of ours, man. Period. Now let's go to Genesis 29. And let's go get this brethren, or this brother. When he says, for he is thy brother, it means says what? Thou shalt not abhor an Aramite, for he is thy brother. Let's grab it. Genesis 29. Salakia. Salakia. Let's go to Genesis 29 and verse 15. And Laban said unto Jacob, because thou art my brother. Wait. Laban who? The Syrian, meaning the Aramite. The Aramite. And he was a Hebrew, but he was just living in no land of Assyria. So he would have been referred to as an Aramite. Why? Because he was living in the land of Syria. But let's get to it. It says, and Laban said unto Jacob, because thou art my brother, shouldest thou therefore serve me for not tell me what shall thy wages be? But was Laban Jacob's brother? No, Laban wasn't Jacob's brother. He was rather his uncle, his mother's brother. So he wasn't his brother, but why did he call him his brother? Because he was his kin through his mother. But what did he say here? Because thou art my brother. So when it says, thou shalt not abhor, not an Edomite, thou shalt not abhor an Aramite, meaning Arawamia, because he is thy brother. This is what it was talking about. It ain't talking about no damn Edomite. Although, yeah, it was Isaac had Esau and Jacob, but they ain't our motherfucking brothers. Period. So let's go back to that Deuteronomy. And let's go to verse 7. And he says what? When he said what? He says, for he is thy brother. Thou shalt not abhor an Egyptian. But it says what? He said, you know what abhor mean? Abhor mean hate. So he said, you should not hate an Edomite. Okay, well, let's find out if we shouldn't hate an Edomite. Let's go here. Just make it real quick and snappy. Let's go to Romans 9 and verse 13. But we're going to start at 11. Romans 9 and verse 11. For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of Yahweh according to election might stand, not of works, but of him that called it. Now, when it said good or evil, who was the good between the two? And who was the evil between the two? Well, we already know Jacob was the good and Esau was the evil. But what do it really mean when it said good? It meant righteous. And what do it mean when it said evil? Wicked. Let's punch it up. Let's punch it up. Let's go into that. Let's see. Let's go to that good first. Agathos. It says what? A good constitution or nature, useful, salutary, good, pleasant, agreeable, joyful, happy, excellent, distinguished, upright. See, so when it said good, and we already know that upright meaning meaning righteous. Let's prove it. Let's go to it real quick. Come on now. I ain't got time for this shit. I ain't got time for it. Let's go to it. Punch it up. Bear with me. Upright meaning. Let's go into it and what it says. Upright, meaning for that good, upright. A person sitting or standing with the back straight. Now it's talking about posture, but we want this second one. Of a person of their behavior, strictly honorable or honest. Let's grab it. It says honest, honorable, upstanding, respectable, reputable, high-minded, law-abiding, right-minded, worthy, moral, ethical, righteous. See that right there? Righteous. And what it says, of a person or conduct, morally right or justifiable. See, so Jacob was what? The good. and Esau was the evil. Let's go back. Let's find out. Let's go into that evil. Now let's find out if that evil go say something about wicked. So you'll know between the two that who was, now what it says good or evil. Let's go into that evil now. I'm trying to make this just hitting, trying to get to the point and make it quick. Let's go into that evil now. Because you got good too. What it says, kakas. Grab it.
Strong's G 2556. Kakas.
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 And it says, of a bad nature, not such as it ought to be, of a mode of thinking, feeling, acting, base, wrong, wicked. See, so wicked is the one. So let's go back, and it says what? For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, meaning even done any righteous or wickedness, that the purpose of Yahweh according to the election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. Who did he call? We already know he called us, Jacob. When you go to Isaiah 48 and verse 12, he gonna tell you, Jacob is my called. See? So we already know about that, but pertaining to that good and evil, who is the righteous and who is the wicked? Because I'm going to this because he said, the Most High said, you should not hate the Edomites. But he said he hate them. But what did it say? Good or evil? Now let's find out. Let's find out if Jacob was the righteous. Which you already know that. Because I can go to 2nd Ezra 9 and chapter, I think it's what, 13 if I'm not mistaken? Well, I might do it, but time already gone by. Let's go to Genesis 25. And we're going to come down to, let's see, I think it's about 26 or something. We'll start at 27. Let's read up some. Matter of fact, I started 25. And the first came out, Genesis 25, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. And after that came out his brother Jacob, Slacky. And after that came out his brother, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 60, meaning 6 years old, when he bare them. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. Let's go into that plain. Let's find out if Jacob was the righteous. Let's find out. Let's find out if Jacob was the righteous. Let's go into that plain. Tom. It says what? Perfect, complete, perfect. One who lacks nothing in physical strength, beauty, etc. Sound, wholesome, an ordinary, quite sort of person, complete, morally innocent, having integrity. One who is morally, what? Morally and ethically pure. And it says what? Perfect, undefiled, plain, upright. What did it say upright right there? Because what does it mean? Righteous. We already understood that. Righteous. And we already know. So Jacob is the righteous, right? And Esau is the evil, the wicked. Period. Matter of fact, let's just go into this real quick. Let's punch this up. You motherfucker. Slakia. Oh shit. Man, I hate this damn phone shit. Slakia. Let's go here. Let's go into, come on, you slow mother. Let's go to 2nd Ezra. Just proving the point again that Jacob is the righteous. Come on. Let's go to chapter 9. And let's go down around 11, 12, 13, right here somewhere. 13, what it says? Second Esdras 9 and verse 13. And therefore be not curious how the ungodly, Slakia, how the ungodly shall be punished and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, and for whom the world is created. Let's find out who is that righteous what the world was created for. Let's go. Second Esdras 6 and verse 54, the point is 55. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures. Of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. Verse 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, because thou madest the world for our sakes. Second Esdras 7, 10, and 11. And I said, Is it so, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua? Then said he unto me, Even so also is Israel's portion. Verse 11, because for their sakes I made the world. So what it says, so who is the righteous? Who is the righteous? When it said in 2nd Ezra 9 and verse 13, and therefore be not curious how the ungodly shall be punished and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, for who saved, whose the world is. Who is the righteous? Jacob. Period. So you already know Jacob is the righteous, Esau is the wicked. Now let's go here. Let's go here. Bear with me. Bear with me. Come on, you dumbass phone. You irritate the shit out of me. Motherfucker. Slakia. Now, what did it say? Let's go find out if we supposed to hate these damn Edomites. Let's find out, Slakia. Slakia. Let's find out. Let's go to Amos. Amos 5 and verse 15. What it says, hate the evil and love the good, and establish judgment in the gate. It may be that the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, power of hosts, will be gracious unto the remnant of Joseph. But what did he tell us? Hate the evil and love the good. What it says, hate the wicked and love the righteous. See? So this is, our Father is telling us we supposed to hate the wicked, the evil, the wicked, and love the good, the righteous. Love the good, the righteous. See? So let's go back. Let's go to Romans 9. And let's go down. Continue from 11 to reading verse 12. It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. So the Most High said he hate them as a nation of people. He ain't just talking about one individual as a nation of people. Let's grab it. Malachi 1 and verse 1 and 2. The burden of the word of Yahweh to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, said the Lord, Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, said Yahweh? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau. Let's find out. Is he talking about just Esau, or is the nation of Edom? Whereas, verse 4, whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them. Who is them? The nation of people, the nation of Edom, the border of wickedness and the people. Did he say the person? No, he said the people. That's plural. That means the nation of Edom, against whom Yahweh have indignation forever, meaning a hatred, a righteous hatred, anger, hatred for them forever. So, is we supposed to hate what our Father hate? Yes, we do. Let's prove it. Let me see. Let's prove that. Damn, I gotta go back into. This other one. Slakia. So let's find out. Is we supposed to hate what our Father hate? See, these people, they be wanting you, what they want you to do is show me in the scriptures where God said that you supposed to hate this or hate that. Just like you had dumb idiots sit back and say, show me in the scriptures, show me in the scriptures that it says the white man is Esau. Or show me in the scripture where it says the African Americans are the Israelites. You a fucking bunch of dumbasses. But let's find out. Let's go here. Let's find out. Do our Father, what he say pertaining to this? Do we supposed to hate what he hate? Yes, we do. Let's watch this. See, Ecclesiasticus, Sirach, 15 and verse 13. The Lord hateth all abomination, and they that fear Yahweh love it not. So what's the opposite of love? Hate. So if we fear our Father Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah, we supposed to do what? We supposed to also hate abomination. Prove it. Let's go to 17. And let's go down to 26. Let me see. Is that 26 or 27? Am I at? Let me just go here first. Hold on. 17. Ain't just a bitch.
What if I told you that instead of doing this, and this, you could be doing this to burn an extra 130 calories per day? It might sound too good to be true, but there's actually a lot of science behind it. When we first announced Zuburn, people were understandably skeptical. Once they understood...
Slakia, motherfucker. Oh, this motherfucker's irritating me, man. What it says right here. Sirach, man, that shit got me irritated. Sirach, 17 and verse 26. Turn again to the Most High, Yahweh, and turn away from iniquity, for he will lead thee out of darkness into the light of health, and hate thou abomination vehemently. So our Father told us, he said he hate abomination. So he told us, hate abomination. So if he said he hate the Edomites, what you supposed to be doing? You supposed to hate them also, man. Period. So that dude going off big time. Going off big time. Now I'm going to speed it up. Let's just read this and read these and I'm going to end it off. What did he say? He said that it pertains to salvation. I'm just going to go straight to it. They ain't getting no salvation. And then I'm going to go straight to these scriptures. Let's go read this. Let's go into Psalms. Let's show you these motherfuckers ain't them. They wicked asses ain't getting no salvation. They going into captivity, and that's that. And going into captivity, that don't sound like no damn salvation. So let's grab this. Psalms 119, and we gonna go to verse 155. Psalms 119 and 155. Salvation is far from the wicked. Who is the wicked? We already know the Edomites is the wicked. What did he say? Psalms 119 and 155. Salvation is far from the wicked, for they seek not thy statutes. So what did he say? Salvation is far from them. Let's go to Sirach. Salvation is far from them. Ain't no salvation for them. Period. Let's go to Sirach 21 and verse 9. Sirach 21 and 9. What it says? The congregation of the wicked is like tow wrapped together, and the end of them is a flame of fire to destroy them. They ain't getting no salvation. You got those, the ones that Most High got preserved. He go put them to death. And then you got the other ones, they go into captivity. That ain't salvation. Period. Let's go here. Job. That ain't no salvation. Let's go to Job. Job 21. And we're going to go down to verse 30. What it said, Job 21 and verse 30. That the wicked is reserved. Do reserved mean saved? Did the reserve mean salvation? No, you put to the side for something. And it says what? That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. Now, what is they going to be reserved for? Reserved meaning you put aside for a particular purpose. And that's going both of them. You got Edomites that's going to be put aside to be destroyed. Then you got Edomites that's going to be put aside to go into captivity. Period, point blank. That ain't no salvation. And I'm going to end it off there. Because I ran my mouth long enough. But I just like proclaiming this truth of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua when you got somebody using the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua deceitfully. So no, you ain't supposed to love no Edomite. Yes, you supposed to hate an Edomite. And no, ain't no salvation coming to no Edomites. Period, point blank. Shalom Yasharala, Wah Baba Ball. Call Alarm La Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Hashem Kakodash, and double honors to the big brother that been teaching the true doctrine of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Shalom Bayatah Dawada. Shalom. This your brother Yahakarab, and I'm signing off and proclaiming the truth of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Shalom.